Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Different kind of video, I know, but just as important, we're going to talk about dash cams. Now Vantrue was kind enough to send us this dash cam here for us to review. So it is sponsored, but they didn't say, hey, you got to say good things about it. Basically, they want me to try it out, give my 2 cents, and that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I've done very few sponsorships, mainly because of that. I don't want to do a sponsor or talk about a product that I haven't used. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a 2-portion video. One right now, we'll do the unboxing real quick, and then another one when we're out on the road and, you know, seeing the capabilities. Now this is 4 cameras in one, guys. 4 in 1. So basically you have the typical dash cam that faces outward, you know, basically sees the road, sees whatever your car sees, and then you have the in-dash. So if you're doing rideshare, you can see the inside, and then it has 2 in the rear. One facing outwards, you know, towards the outside of the car, and then one still facing in. So you can even see more angles or whatever else, or, you know, whatever's going on in the car. If you have kids, I'm sure it'll be good for that. But we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of an unboxing. Now, I'm not gonna cover the install. If you want me to, I can on a separate video. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and open this box. Shout out to Vantrue for sending us the camera. You know, I'm a big proponent of dash cams, whether it's this one or the cheapest one you can find anywhere, because we need cameras, guys. You know why? Because people lie, but cameras don't. You know, simple as that. People are always gonna say what benefits them and not the truth. So let's see here. Satisfying right there. Now, you guys are probably not gonna have the best of angles, but I'm gonna try and show you everything that comes in the camera. Oh yeah. With a nice little drawing right here on like how to set it up and how not to mess it up. You know, some of these can be self-explanatory, but at the same time, it always helps when you have a nice little graph. I mean, they'll go a lot with the packaging for sure. So here you can tell it has a little like 12-volt charging. Now you might hear my dog in the background, so my fault for that. She's just chilling there. And then we have, ooh, okay, so this one looks like it's the one that goes in the rear, yeah, because it's kind of small. Let me see here. Go ahead and open it up. Yep, this one definitely goes in the rear. Much smaller. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. The installation will be super easy. They literally have all these little like graphs and stuff so you don't mess it up. You know what I mean? And then you have that camera right here. This is the one that goes in the back. That's pretty cool. When there's two. You can't see the other one because it's covered, but it's right here. So I'm probably doing a terrible job showing you guys what I'm trying to show you. But that's the smaller one that goes in the back of the car. And this bad boy, oh yeah, it's got to be the main one. Now this is actually a lot bigger than what I currently have. I currently have a Teofo T130, or the Terminator as I call it because of the name. But this one right here, it looks way bigger. Way bigger. Let me see here. Which might not be a bad thing, to be honest. Let's see. It does have a screen. Like mine doesn't have a screen. So it does have like a screen right here, which you can use. Look at that. Look at that, guy. This is actually, this is a beefy dash cam. This is kind of nice. You can feel the quality right there. This is kind of cool. You know what? And you know what I saw? I saw some other reviews talk about this, that it has a nice mechanism for the, oh, that was bad. Like a magnetic mechanism. So, you know, you can put it up on your dash and you can take it down. If you want to take out the, you know, look at the SD card and things like that. It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, look at this. We have a massive USB-C to USB-C cable right here. Go ahead and put that down. Another cable. I'm guessing this probably goes from the smaller camera, because the cable is, oh, or maybe not actually. It could still go to the other camera. Let me see. So there's USB-A to micro USB. No, USB-C. Also USB-C. And that's basically it. I don't see anything else in this box. Bunch of instructions right here. Cool. Stickers. Oh, my daughter's gonna love stickers. This is, you know, to clean the adhesives and whatnot. And this is where you can put this first before you put the dash, so it'll go like this, you know. And then, so if you want to remove it, it's a lot easier. You don't have to use this. I think if you're gonna plan on moving it a lot, then it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, okay. And now we have 2 stickers here that are in English and a bunch of other languages, so you guys can see there. And then we have this other one too. Bam. And but you know what? I'm not seeing, unless I'm blind, the little mount, the mount that goes with it, so you can mount it literally. Let's see if we're missing anything here, because that's kind of concerning. How are we gonna mount it? Wait, no, mount. Oh, you know what? It's probably in here with the charger. Oh yeah. Yep, it's right here. Oh, these are so handy too. This little like, so you can apply, so you can open the like your card and stuff. I have a bunch of those. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. The little magnetic. So this little thing right here is so you're gonna put this on your dash right here. This goes on the dash, and then this bad boy is magnetic. So you know you can move it around, get your placement right, and then you come here. You see that? And it's gonna click, or it should click at least. Let me see here. Why isn't it clicking? Oh, there it is. See? And then it just clicks right on. See how I clicked right there? And then you would put this, you know, wherever you want to mount it. And all these, if I'm not mistaken, you can also move it around. Yeah, it moves around. So I like it so far. I mean, I haven't really used it, but I like the fact that it's magnetic. Who doesn't like magnetic stuff? I love magnetic stuff. All my cameras are all magnetic and whatnot, so it's always a blast. You can put them anywhere. Let me see here. If I can get this to work. There it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna play with this before we actually install it for sure. Want to make sure the angle looks good and whatnot, because you don't want to, you know, put it in and next thing you know you're like, oh crap, the angle's not what I liked and this and that. But yeah, so this is gonna be portion 1 of the video. We'll see you guys when we're back in the car. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, it's been about a week. You can see we have the car seat here because I dropped my daughter off at school. So we've had the camera here, the Vantrue N5, the Nexus 5. We've had it for about a week. Okay. Now we did some little bit of ride share this weekend. I think the quality is really good. So you know, I'll put some, you know, some B-roll of, you know, me driving or some of the interactions that I've had with people and whatnot, so you guys can see what the camera looks like, and then, you know, you can gather your own thoughts. But let me give you my 2 cents. After a week of having this camera, I think the best thing about it is the app. Okay, and then we'll talk about a little bit about the app. The app is it's hard for me to compare it to my old camera, or because there's a big price point, like a big price difference. You know what I'm saying? But the camera alone is much better. You know, so we'll talk pricing towards the end of the video here. But yeah, I mean, I like the fact that you can, the app is really smooth. You can download things rather quick, actually. So you don't even, so you know, most people will be like, oh, you know, let me take the SD card out and put it in my computer. You can do that. You can do that, but you don't really have to do that, if that makes any sort of sense at all. With my other camera, man, it would take a long time, and the problem with that one was that the SD card was like in an awkward spot, so I wanted to take it out. It'd be kind of difficult. This one actually is pretty easy. That the SD slot is to the side, so I could really take it out really easily if I wanted to, but I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I mean, the camera is really good. It's really good. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it. I mean, you know, hopefully you've seen the footage, or you've seen the footage. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I think every gig driver, honestly, any driver at all, anyone that drives should have any sort of dash cam, because you can capture something, you can see an accident, you can be in an accident, anything can happen, and the camera does not lie. Now, I really like, my bad, one thing I forgot to mention, what I really do like also is the voice control is really good on this thing. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. So right now I have the screen turned off, right? Well, it's on right now. But you turn on. It's like, and go turn off screen. And of course, there it is. See, look at that. Look at that. You can also turn on the Wi-Fi, turn off the Wi-Fi, and it's really responsive. Other than that, I mean, honestly, the installation was pretty easy. I didn't really cover that because I feel like that's a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just a little bit of wiring. Make sure you position the camera in a good spot. That way you're not, you know, blocking anything and whatnot. But yeah, now look at this guy next to me, man. See, we might catch that on the dash cam. I don't know. Waiting to the last second to merge. Some people are terrible drivers. But yeah, now this camera does support up to 512 gigs, which is crazy. A lot of storage in like a micro SD card. Now the one that I have is 128 gigs. Is the one that I had in my old camera. 128 is pretty good. Now they do sell their own that's recommended and whatnot. And I didn't come with it, of course, so it's fine. And the one that I have is like high endurance and whatnot, so it's totally fine. So I like the fact that it's easy to, you can easily tell when it's recording. It has a blinking green light. And then I turn off the screen usually when I'm doing rideshare. That's not very distracting, and then I feel like people don't feel so cautious of being recorded, even though you do know you're being recorded, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, honestly, for about a week of testing, I'm really happy with it. I think the price point is a little bit steep, in my opinion. I feel like it's not overkill. I don't think so. I think you're paying for what you're getting. A great app, a great camera. Now, I have seen people do some reviews saying like it overheats. I haven't had that problem, you know, or saying that it turns off randomly. I haven't had that problem. You know, everything's been recording fine. Now you can have different modes, you can have different resolutions. I keep mine, everything's the highest. And with my 128 gig card, I can usually record, I want to say maybe 18 hours worth of stuff before it starts to override, which is plenty. You know, and if I need to catch something, I can always just go back and get it from my phone real quick. Again, the app is really good. I've only tried it out on Android, but it's really good. Hold on, what's going on here? Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone and froze. But yeah, so anyways, overall, would I recommend it? Yes. I think if you do a lot of rideshare, I think it definitely helps. I mean, basically your car has like 360 coverage, really. Front, back, inside, double the inside, you know what I mean? The audio is pretty good. Hopefully I'll put some audio quality of me talking or something, or maybe even the same clip of me talking, I don't know. But overall, the audio quality is great. You know, it's pretty good. You know, so I would give it the Nova, you know, seal of approval. Now let's talk about pricing though. This bad boy goes for about $400 on Amazon, which that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot. My other camera that I had was like $190 or something like that, and I thought that was kind of steep, you know. But honestly, I can see the value in this. Like the cameras, the app is way better than the other app. You know, you can definitely see like what you're paying, you know. So I get it. It might not be for everybody, but if you have the budget, or you see, you know, or you can see the usage of it, totally recommend it. So shout out to Vantrue for giving us this camera to test out for a whole week. Well, I'm keeping it forever, but I'm saying like I didn't want to put the review out right away and say, hey, you know, if I had it for 2 seconds, it's great, go get it, link in the description, all that good stuff. I didn't need to do all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very happy with it. I'm definitely gonna keep it, and then I'm probably gonna, you know, pass the other dash cam probably to my mom or someone that does a lot of driving as well. So overall, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you have a dash cam? Would you get this dash cam? You think it's too expensive? You know, let me know. But again, everybody should have some kind of dash cam. Even if you have the cheapest, crappiest one, you know, something that can at least show footage. Now, of course, you don't want to tell yourself, like, I don't have the speed showing on my camera, because, you know, sometimes you go a little bit faster than you should. Things like that, you know, and, you know, got rid of the watermark and whatnot. But, you know, for the most part, the camera's really easy to use, really easy to set up. So let me know if you want to see another video about setting up the camera, which I could do, you know. But overall, honestly, it's been a solid experience. So yeah, any comments or questions, put it down in the comment section, obviously, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Okay guys, there's some of the footage here so you can hear me talking. I'm sure you've already heard me talking, but I think the mic's pretty good. It's pretty good, nothing crazy or anything, but you can definitely hear what I'm saying loud and clear. You can hear the music, you can hear passengers, you know. So overall, the audio quality is pretty good. The fact that, you know, the screen is actually fairly large. I forgot to mention that the screen is fairly large, but you can always turn off the screen and it turns off. You know, you can turn it on. The voice commands are pretty good with it. I think that's a solid feature that you don't really think about, but it's pretty good. So.